What's the name of the podcast, Ethan?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's not comedy.
It's not going to be a podcast. It's going to be a fucking train wreck.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't.
Do you know what Cream Fiend is? They sell NANGs, nitrous oxide canisters, for making
Cakes.
cakes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they'll deliver them to you any time of day, night. So yeah, Cream Fiend.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
Oh
boy,
my
yes, boy,
God.
yes, boy, yes, boy.
Carl Legacy here. It's fucking sick, lad. Yeah. Yeah.
So we've got it's a swap cast because you got a podcast too, Carl.
Oh, yeah, I do, innit?
So what's yours? What's your podcast
Mine's
with?
the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast.
That's right.
And he normally doesn't hang out in sheds in Newcastle, so I think I'm looking in all the wrong places, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, no, you're
And if
fine.
you guys think you're doing that pod, you're out of your minds. I mean, there's no way you're doing his.
Oh, no,
You gotta
no.
watch Space Jam 10 times in a row at least. How many
That's a
times have
lot.
you seen Space Jam, Mitch?
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
I came prepared with some basketball questions for Kyle.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
How many points do you get when it
how
goes
many,
in?
How many white players are there on the Newcastle Eagles?
No, my boss is
Is there any black people here? I don't think we have those kinds of black people.
No.
not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sweetwater Clifton. Do you know who that is?
Sweetwater Clifton?
Yeah.
Nobody sounds like an old jazz musician.
Yeah.
yeah. No idea?
Nah?
Oh, fuck, you failed question one. That was the first black player ever in the NBA.
Really?
Player.
Sweetwater?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, man.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water. It just comes out singing a Negro spiritual.
There you go. Fuck.
That's
That's all I
hilarious.
got. That was the only
Okay.
one.
That was it. I've got
One of
questions. I've got
I like
questions.
it. To be honest, I will remember that for
Yeah.
the rest of my life now.
Sweetwater Clifton.
I was about to say Sweetwater Williams. So
There's
I
no
only-
way you're remembering Clifton. Yeah. Remember Sweetwater.
Sweetwater. though, of
Clifton's
course,
such a
sure.
white name, though.
I
How does
know.
that work?
That's why he saved it with Sweetwater.
Yeah, they had to put that because they wouldn't have known otherwise.
Yeah, he used to call him White Boy Clifton, but he's like, nah, it's Sweetwater now, baby.
Yeah, exactly. If you guys can hear rain outside, it's because we're recording the very expensive shed podcast. It sounds like one of those things that you put on when you go to sleep. Like
Sleep
wh- wh-
apnea.
yeah, no, where you put like the rain in the background. So,
Oh,
so
yeah,
people are just
yeah.
going to listen to this, fall asleep immediately. Not because we're boring, just because it sounds fucking beautiful in the background.
Oh,
You brought that up as it stopped raining,
I know.
which is interesting.
Well, I can still hear it though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, then that's perfect. Even the gods know that they gotta respect this podcast, which I'm loving it already. I
That's
mean,
Kobe
Yeah.
giving us a moment.
Ethan looks like he's doing an apprenticeship in podcasting. Mitch looks like he sells homemade pies door to door.
I look like a.
He tries, but he never makes anybody.
Yeah.
He eats all the pies.
He eats them between each door to door. He's like, "Oh, you don't want it? Well, it's getting cold. I guess it's mine again." And then don't even get started on Luke. He's shaved his terrible fucking rapist goatee into just your standard molesting mustache.
Yeah.
He's got his hair out. He's wearing an army hat. He looks like Colonel Cunt with fucking flip-flops on with the widest feet. It looks like your feet died before the rest of your body did.
They're still
It does
growing.
not make sense.
Tiny penis though, so it's like it's crazy.
Well, there you go, of course.
They're big feet though, but yeah, tiny penis.
How does that work?
God hates me.
Yeah.
I'm
He wants you to
definitely.
have good balance when
I'm-
you're fucking someone from behind, but he doesn't want you to have any dicks so you can pleasure her.
No. Well, I'm like I'm a grower, not a shower, but it still doesn't grow that much.
Yeah,
So
so you
it's,
just
it's tiny, and then it's like, wait, something's gonna happen, and then they're like, really?
so you're more of a I'll pay you to show you.
I'm
sort
more of
guy.
a don't tell anyone that we did this, and you
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
good night.
Oh, fuck. I think my video's recording.
What?
Yeah. We can have video.
Oh,
Oh
God.
fuck!
Ah.
Mid-pod.
Nice.
This is
Some
perfect.
visual aids here. I'm loving this.
Yeah, the back of your head.
The best way to watch videos I find is through a fisheye lens. I don't know about you guys, but
GoPro's the way to go.
Exactly.
Podcasting, man.
oh,
So
good.
you do it, man.
Podcasting is so high intensity
Yeah, it's
that you
look
need
like
that
we're snowboarding.
waterproof mode. And
Maybe if the shed roof doesn't hold up, we
You-
fucking might
That's true,
come
yeah.
in handy.
That's hilarious. Yo, thanks for having us on. Anyway,
No, thanks
No,
for
that's
coming on,
alright.
dude.
It's good
So, yeah, we've got to roast Luke, first of all, because
Why?
because we were supposed to do it yesterday, and you were too tired from a big day at work doing what?
Are you kidding me,
We
We
cunt?
had to
Where were
lift
you at?
3
I-
chicken
Were you at
kebabs.
the-
Yeah, I have a real. This cunt was doing nothing all day. He still didn't want to do it.
I am the
So,
hardest
Yeah.
working man in show business. I'll tell you that. I posted something on Instagram.
Everyone was.
I got gigs in Estonia. Did you get gigs in Estonia yesterday?
I don't know where Estonia is, so
Well,
that's
He,
pretty
did,
impressive.
somewhere that
he
you'll never
doesn't
get
get
booked.
gigs.
You can open that for me. No, I was.
Be it on the pod.
Everyone's freaking out about fucking Corona, so I was in a packed shopping centre where
Yeah.
millions of cunts wanted kebabs.
Oh, kebabs, not donuts.
I didn't want to talk to you idiots. That was crazy,
Did
dude.
it get you in the eye?
No, in the face.
Oh,
I just opened a bottle of beer. For
Thank you.
guess
fucking
what? We got that on camera
Colonel-
on Fish Islands.
Colonel cunt over here, and it just hit me in the fucking face.
Oh shit.
But yeah, no, fuck you cunts. And I didn't want to come to the shed
Yeah, fair
at the
enough.
end of my
Fair
day,
enough.
but I've had to do it today, so it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, but
Good
you guys
set, I
got
like
up
it.
at like 3 in the arvo.
I've been gaming all day, baby. You know what I'm
Fuck
doing.
yeah. What have you been playing?
The new COD Warzone.
You're a fucking mad dog.
Have you guys played it?
No.
Because you're adults, as I can tell by that shirt. So,
Your heart could not be in this podcast less.
Oh.
I feel like it's like you've just figured out you're getting divorced. Just leaning like, what? Oh fuck, she's not
Oh,
coming
man.
back. What have I done?
It's been a big day. It's
yeah,
been a long
what are you
day.
guys? What have you been doing?
He got grilled. My day started off well. I got covered in like shit water. With the fucking carrot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
I get
went
in the office. I'm like, I had a couple of bad conversations. He's like, well, I got covered in shit water.
He's the happiest one here.
Yeah.
What do you mean
was
shit
fun.
water? You do anal with Saz last night or something?
Nah.
Genuine shit water.
Every time we have
It's
a
not-
podcast,
it's not
anal comes up.
technically- Yeah. It's not technically shit water. It's called grey water. So it's all the like the water that comes out of your shower, like after you shower in it.
Oh my
It goes into like
God.
this tank.
So there's
Okay.
definitely
And it's
urine
like-
in it.
Yeah, there's piss in it for sure.
Cum,
And,
blood.
whatever goes down your shower, really, in your caravan, whatever you're getting
Girls,
up
bro.
to. So like, my job was to like redirect this pipe, and I've cut one of the pipes, and then I thought they drained it for me before I started, and they didn't, and it was just fucking like water.
How much?
Oh, my shirt was pretty soaked.
So like 2 liters.
Yeah, I got out of the way pretty quick. It was like just front end of my shirt, just like covered in it.
Same
It
shirt you
smelled-
wearing now?
Nah, different shirt.
Okay, alright.
It
Thank
fucking
God.
stunk so bad, dude. It
Oh,
was
that's horrible.
fuck. It was like stagnant water, like, you know, fucking, like when a drain gets blocked, like in
Yeah.
a fucking bathroom or
Yeah.
some shit, and you smell that fucking
No, it's
drain.
the water that gets caught in my bag in my shower.
Yeah, your shower bag.
My
Oh
shower
my
bag.
God.
So this is whatever plumber had a podcast.
I thought you were talking about your colostomy bag.
No,
You are built like
this
somebody
is
that would
just
have
me.
Yeah, he was telling us something. Your shower's fucked. You're retarded.
Yeah, it's
and
been-
don't have a shower ever.
No, I have showers. So just
In a
there's a
bin
hole.
bag.
There's a hole in my shower, and I've
Yeah.
just
So how does
covered
that?
it.
So it's in the wall.
Yeah, it's in the wall.
And you just not done anything about
I've
that.
just covered it up with a bag.
That's insane.
Pretty
You treat-
effective.
your shower like it's a broken window.
I
Treat
treat
a
it.
Toyota Corolla.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's a baby in there that we need to free from the sun.
yeah.
We just punched a hole.
How long's it been now that your shower's
Fuck.
been fucked?
Good. Probably
It's over 2 years.
forever. Might as well just say forever. Certainly.
You
not.
saw your life
Depressing
out,
as
bro.
fuck, yeah.
Like long enough that if it was an actual crime, I probably wouldn't get charged for it anymore.
The statute
It's
of
like,
limitations
yeah,
is
it's
up.
a statute. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It's the statue. That's what you're gonna say.
It's statute.
Just in the court of law, I plead the statue. What are you talking about? What's your second offence? Water fountain features.
This is in the middle of the divorce.
Yeah.
Like, with the
I want the statue.
Yeah.
You can have the statue. I'm taking the kids and everything else.
Oh man, when she finally divorces me, and I mean when, she's just gonna have this huge list of shit I haven't done. It's just, and the judge is gonna look at me like, really, 2 years for a fucking shower? Like,
Oh
look,
my
Your Honour,
God.
there's
You
a
are
lot of
dressed
good-
like you're getting your kids this weekend, though.
He's dressed up for the weekend.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I was gonna get stoned before coming here. That
Oh,
was the
nice.
sort of day I had
Well, you would
today.
have said less.
So you're not stoned
I
now?
would have just no. This is just me.
You're just out of breath.
We did come
Holding a
upstairs.
microphone.
I'm just tired at life.
That's hilarious.
So
Thanks,
this is
mate.
what I was like yesterday, and I decided maybe I don't bring that energy to a pod. But
Yeah.
I
Oh,
decided
man.
against that.
But
It
as,
was-
as the co-host,
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Not my
What's
best
this
moments.
way? Oh, I'm excited the way people open it that way. 2 beers upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
so good.
Bottle cap to bottle cap.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I've got a
Use the
blunt
scissors.
bottle opener you can use.
Oh yeah.
That's how much of a fucking alcoholic I am. I've blunted.
Yeah, that's
bottle
crazy.
opener.
I did that once. I had one
Yeah,
of my keys. It
of
was
course you
Maybe you
did.
shouldn't use it to open wine then.
Just-
All good. I got it.
yeah,
Holy fuck.
yeah, it's seen better days.
That looks like the end of my penis.
It's all chewed off.
Still pockmarked.
Looks like a dog got to it.
Oh shit. So fucking gig Saturday, Shaz's gig, the Sea Shelter gig.
Oh my lord.
Fucking-
Banging, yo.
Yeah.
Sick gig. Yeah,
Fucking
everybody
good
crushed
venue.
except for Elliot Steele. That's ELLIOT.
Steele.
Not Steele. What's his name? Stuart?
Steele.
I called him Steele, didn't
Oh,
I, on the
no.
thing? Elliot Steele's a
I'm
comedian from
calling
back
him
home.
Elliot Steele.
I called him
Oh.
Elliot Steele on stage.
You did, yeah.
I forgot his last
Oh,
name.
you introduced him.
Elliot
Yeah, you fucking went so bad, you threw him.
Oh yeah, because
intro.
they were like, oh, no, all the crowd was like, oh, what this? I thought
Threw
this
it.
was well-known comedian Elliot Stewart. This is confusing.
I got introduced as Fat James. That was fine.
Oh, yeah,
so that
yeah,
can't
yeah.
be the fucking problem. Yeah, you sucked as MC. No one's names.
I mean, the MCing part of it, being on stage, crushing-wise,
Yeah, you-
killed it.
Yeah.
But the job I had to do, not so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the job you
Um,
got paid to do.
And I remember you
Hey, I donated $100 of my payment back to the
He
charity.
Why?
Did. He genuinely
That's
did.
baller.
That was
Why?
Because it's baller. Because I didn't think I was getting that much anyway, and then when I was, even after I donated the 100, was more than I thought I was getting anyway.
Oh wow.
So I was like, boom, good karma come my way. All the sports are cancelled. Like, I can't gamble on anything. I got excess money. What the fuck am I going to do with it?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Comedy
yeah.
in sports is cancelled, so he can't make any money. Like, he
Exactly.
genuinely.
Comedy's still going. You're cancelled. Your career's cancelled.
No,
That's what you're
comedy's
getting
about.
confused with.
Comedy's about to be cancelled.
Nah, festivals.
They're never
going
gonna close that
to
fucking kebab
Club
store.
comedy will never die.
The kebab store.
This is
There's-
perfect. This name for
it's
this
gonna be-
podcast for me. How not to do comedy because I don't do it the right way, but I do it the proper way. I feel like you don't need jokes to do
well.
comedy,
Nah,
and you hear the.
I'm the perfect example of that.
we've seen you
Yeah.
in comedy.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't call what I do making jokes.
I remember that one time your brother came and done his first
Oh.
time, and he was immediately more funnier than you.
Yeah. I remember that too.
Automatically had better stage
yeah.
presence.
Everyone
He took the
liked-
mic out the way.
Everyone
and
liked
stuff.
him more.
Yeah.
Like everyone was hanging out with him.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
happened to him?
Well, he nailed it, didn't he?
You look
Yeah,
like
he's
you'd
just
be
like,
his
"Yeah, one and
manager
done."
now or something. Like
He-
you'd be booking him
he-
gigs.
Yeah, he's an actor.
We got a
In-
christening
he's
in
an act-
Mayfield.
He's an actor.
My little brother's an actor in Sydney, and he actually said to me once, he goes, "Hey, yeah, if I make it big, I'll hire you as my manager." I'm like,
Thanks, Tom.
thanks, mate."
So good.
Yeah, and then you can fuck up his career.
What's he in? Are they doing a
Oh,
remake
Yeah.
of
nothing.
Batman? Where he's playing the Penguin or
He's got an IMDb.
No,
But it's got no photo.
Show, or SBS or something, wasn't it?
Nah, it was
Blue Pearl.
you know those channels on Ozstar that they just like fill in with shit.
Oh, so
one of them.
Like
the
those
amount of people
random-
that watch that,
Nah.
the amount of people that
Yeah,
listen to this
it's like
podcast.
Rove
Yeah.
Live started out on.
Way more. Way more.
Yeah,
Listen to this.
No. They'd watch that.
he did. He also did like an international like short film as well. That got shown at like a whole bunch of festivals around the
Oh,
world.
what the fuck?
So he's doing way better than you.
Yeah, why are we talking to him?
Well, he didn't get paid for it, so I wouldn't say he's doing way better.
I've never been paid for shit. Neither of you.
You've got an IMDb,
Oh yeah.
and
Have
you
ya?
got paid for
Piss
that.
off.
Yeah,
Fucking comedy,
What's that
though.
stand for?
international.
I milk dudes' breasts.
Luke's got one.
I managed to bomb in Dapto.
I can't spell.
Internet Movie Database.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought so.
So that was for like film work that I did.
This
What?
is-
Visual effects work.
That's sick.
Sorry, I screamed.
Sorry, he's been
okay.
screaming the whole time.
Oh,
All
so-
I can hear is.
He's loud.
That's my actual voice. I'll hold it down here. Then,
Yeah.
That's better.
If you hold it there, I'll crank your gain up. And you,
Alright, yeah. Nice.
People can
Oh,
hear
games,
you.
bro, games.
Yeah,
Nice.
all about.
Is it true you got a blowjob on this podcast?
That is 100% true.
What the fuck? You are the biggest baller ever.
I
That's
was
so
looking
sick.
him right in the eyes while it was happening.
How
I
was
like,
you blowing him and looking him in the eyes at the same time?
I'm pretty
You were
flexible.
looking at in the Jap's eye, you mean?
Oh man,
I'm now a soundboard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've literally got.
Fa-fa-fa-fa.
I've got 2 Japs eyes.
Oh.
He does.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what?
do. I've got 2 Japs eyes.
What's that?
It's the
Tip of
hole in your
penis.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
You've got to show us
It's
now.
like
Birth
an
defect.
over-under double barrel shotgun.
Is that a real, like,
Yeah.
genuine?
Yeah.
Is it not
legit.
the same Jap side, but the cum is just like stuck the middle bit together or something like that?
No, like it's
No, it
literally.
pisses like that every time.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it comes out 2.
No, it only
Oh,
comes out
so-
1.
What's the other one for?
Don't know. I'm afraid something will get stuck there and I won't be able to piss it out. I didn't.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, stop putting stuff down there. Then,
This is mental. What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Holy.
So how did
I
you
thought
get
you
this
couldn't get any
blowjob
weirder.
then? You were just like talking and then
He's like, Shaz, come in here and give me head.
I don't know. Listen to the episode, man.
and then
You'll
she did. Yeah,
figure
but we
it out.
couldn't
We
find
couldn't
which
find
one.
it. What one was it? Because I heard it when I was
Was
on.
it the Comcast one?
Nah, wasn't that one.
It was earlier, wasn't
I'll
it?
find it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll link it in the end.
And then
I
and
knew it
then
was early.
Did you get a blowjob till completion?
No, he's a pussy.
Ah.
Well, no, Shaz is. She's like, my jaw hurts.
You couldn't come.
Well, maybe she couldn't come because you were right there, fucking breathing on it.
I don't think that was a problem for Shaz.
Roasted his girlfriend on the podcast. What is that?
Poor Shaz. Not even here to defend herself.
How dare you, the CEO? of
Well,
the
she's
Sea
had 2
Shelter.
dicks at once. Short
She
fat
has.
dude. Short fat dude sitting in the corner is not going to bother her.
Nah, should be right.
Is this what? Are you swingers? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard
fuck
this.
around.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your life is so much more balling than I thought it was.
Carl
Oh,
wants to know
man.
if he can get involved.
That's
basically.
sick.
Oh, yeah.
When are
Carl-
these swingers nights? Can I get involved?
Actually,
You
we
want the
should.
keys in the bowl?
We need to
Keys in the bowl
introduce him.
for sure. I mean, I don't have any house keys, or I've got a key ring in the bowl. Does that work? Or
And
does
he,
it have to be
he
actual
can't
keys?
bring anyone either, so he's just gonna rock up and fuck your girlfriend, basically.
We should
Not a
definitely.
good sell.
We should
It's not a
definitely
good
introduce
sell
him.
at all.
We should definitely
Wait, is
definitely
there not
introduce
other
him.
women there?
What? What do you mean?
He doesn't go to swinger
Where?
parties.
I don't go to swinging
He just
parties.
will fuck people.
Yeah, we'll just fuck.
Oh, so you just
Oh,
meet
yeah.
another couple,
Yeah, usually
Or
swap.
one.
and you have a foursome.
It's only been one other
Okay.
dude so far.
Yeah.
It's
What,
not really
all other
couples.
chicks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
What do you mean? You had a threesome, but with you and someone else, and then
Yeah.
Shaz?
Yeah, well, it was me and my mate, and we had a threesome, and then during the threesome, I've got to do this bit on stage soon. Like, Shaz and my friend were 69ing, and then I started fucking her, and I
Yeah.
was like slapping my nuts on his forehead.
Yes.
and then,
Is he still your friend? No way.
like,
Well, no,
a
he's
month
not
later,
actually.
He's not alive anymore. My mate killed himself after that.
Because of that, you reckon?
I don't know.
He got teabagged by you?
That'd be a part of it.
That would push me over the edge for
Yeah.
sure. Oh
was
my
fucked up.
lord, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the shittest part. We can't do it again because fucking he's not here anymore. So
Wait, so you wanted to do a threesome
Fuck,
again?
fuck, he's got a nerve.
yeah, I know.
Get me. I'll get in. I'll get in instead.
He won't
get
kill
me
him. He
in.
won't kill himself.
I mean,
Carl's not gonna
We-
kill himself
I'm
after.
not getting any balls on my face. That is for sure. I'll tell you that.
I thought you played basketball.
But but I catch them with my hands, dickhead. And I'll just
I
catch
didn't
them
even
with my
get
face.
that. Is that just
Yeah.
because it had the word ball in it?
Yeah, I was
Is
like,
that-
you know
Most
what?
defended legacy has been thus far.
He's like,
I know.
That was.
I'd say a Sweetwater, but Lewis
Clinton.
Williams is rolling in his grave right now.
Clifton.
He didn't beat, but all that retribution, all that stuff. For
you
me,
don't even know what he beat.
He beat racism.
Hey,
Well, I mean, he holds the record for the most points scored by a black
Oh,
man in the
man.
league for at least one game.
probably a season.
Until they were like, "Hey, we got Will Chamberlain." Oh, for fuck's sake! Sweet Lou's on the bench.
Yeah. So you're not a Jordan fan?
I mean, I respect him obviously,
Yeah.
but it was before my time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I grew up on LeBron and stuff, and I think Jordan is the GOAT right now until LeBron retires, because you can't make that comparison until the both careers over. You know what I mean? Which makes sense. Eh?
No, I like to call things nice and early.
Nice and early.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see a UFC like early in the year, fight of the year,
Except
Yeah.
straight away. And
Fight
I'll
of the
do
year.
that every single UFC moving forward.
And what's the benefit of that?
It's what I do. Yeah. I like to call things nice and early. Really don't think about stuff too much.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you
just
watch any of the other fights?
No.
Well, then you're already 100% hit rate.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm always
You
right.
can do that on anything, though. What do you mean?
Yeah, and I do.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever
I do.
heard. Easily the dumbest thing
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Yeah, I
Put
do
your
that for
glasses
everything.
back on, stay in character.
security.
It's speed dealers
Give
on.
me an ocular pat down.
Do you seriously wear speed dealers?
No, these are his, man. This is my hat, though, and my hair.
You look like Chopper Reed if he raped more men in jail.
Yeah, I look like Chopper Reed if you listen to Amy Shark or whatever. Is that her name?
First bomb on the podcast.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I
It
gave
had
him,
to be you.
I gave him a pity chuckle.
Yeah, but how's LeBron gonna catch up to Jordan? Cause
Well,
he's
to be honest, I
fucking
mean,
9 of 3.
I mean, points wise and stats wise, he's beaten him, but he's played longer, obviously. And then, but
didn't go play baseball.
if he wins
Yeah,
one,
he
if
needs
he
to go
wins
play baseball.
one more ring, he's sealed it in my mind. If he wins MVP this year,
In
which he
your
should
mind.
do, in most people's minds, to be
Okay,
honest, like
okay.
the people that do the analysis. And all
If
that.
anyone would know.
On,
He's
if
got
anyone-
nothing else.
Exactly.
This is his thing.
If he wins one more ring, he's done it. To be honest, I think that's what most people are saying
Alright.
in my group chat. Very successful group chat. There's probably more people on that group chat than listening to this podcast.
100%.
I have
There's
12 people in that group chat.
More
There's
diversity, too.
there's 4
definitely.
people that will
Put that
ever
guy
listen
called
to this.
Jamal in
the
there.
group chat.
Yeah.
Put this in the group chat, and then
Oh yeah.
we'll get 12.
You double your viewers.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yes, definitely.
Yeah.
This podcast
Um,
is so bad, I don't even share it. So.
Yeah, I've never seen it come up.
Yeah,
I've
no.
never seen
My
it
mum watched
promoted.
it the other day, and she was watching the shit about like. The
So
one,
your mum knows that you're having threesomes with your
Yeah.
girl, and that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she watched
She's
the one
involved.
when I got my dick sucked when I was like 7, and she knew who it was that did
Oh.
it straight away.
You got your dick sucked when you were 7.
Yeah,
It's called
How does that even mean?
molestation.
You don't even
Yeah.
you don't even get hard at 7, do you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I've been
raped.
getting stiffy since I was like
You
5.
got molested by an adult.
Nah, she was like a couple of years older than me, like
Baller.
4 years or something.
9.
What a sick
Yeah.
cunt.
Fucking
Really?
lucky fella.
I love
I know.
that. I know.
That wasn't molestation at all. That was awesome.
That was like yeah.
No, I think that was
We were trying to do
molestation,
it.
bro.
You were trying to
High
write a
five
bit
people
about
in the
that.
nursery
yeah.
and shit.
Well, that's why
yo.
you're fucking people to death with your friends now.
Yeah,
Because you got your dick sucked at 7.
that's right. Just victim
insane.
blame everyone else. Just like
Yeah.
that happened to me, so now I can rape.
Pass the bucket.
Wow.
Is that a... That's not a saying.
Pass the bucket.
Fucking
Oh, man.
Cut the mustard.
How do you decide what you name this podcast? Each episode.
If
Look,
someone says something funny, sometimes.
Well, this
I'll
episode
call
won't
it.
be named then.
it'll be unnamed.
This will just be hashtag.
That is the
36.
name of the episode,
The
unnamed
one with
episode.
Carl Legacy. Just
Yeah,
call me
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
The most famous comedian that'll ever do this podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking yes, boys.
No
you don't
one-
have struck my ego. Fuck yeah.
No one else is doing it.
I love it though.
No, it's just because
I
it's
hate
so
it.
shit that no one else is gonna do
It's so
it.
good. I'm getting a podcast. I'm getting a threesome out of this. This is fucking sick, yo.
We'll introduce you to our
You have to fuck Ethan.
to our
though
friend
before you
as
get to
well.
fuck.
Our
I don't
friend,
think Ethan
our
can take it.
friend, one of our mutual friends said your voice made her wet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, they love the accent.
What, like
yeah.
Yeah.
pit, like sweating?
like
she was terrified.
like
or?
sliding around in her chair wet.
Who was it?
We'll talk after the show.
Okay.
That's the worst voice ever. Like it's
Mine?
yeah, it's not like
No,
a
it's like
chick.
the Beatles if they stopped singing and they grew up even poorer.
they
He's
they
thought
grew
about
up
it.
pretty
yeah.
poor.
If you adjust the drummer Ringo,
You're
I'll
the one who's
just
dressed
do-
like fucking Sergeant Pepper, you dickhead.
I'm just like all the
Fucking
drugs.
dog.
they
I
took.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
Under the sea. Oh wait, that's not the Beatles. That's
What are you? Like,
That's
were
the
you
Little
thinking of Yellow
Mermaid.
Submarine for a minute? You fucking idiot.
They were the monkeys. That was the
Jesus
monkeys,
Christ.
wasn't it?
what?
Yellow Submarine.
No, that's
No,
the
that's
Beatles,
the Beatles.
bro.
What are you talking about?
Are you kidding
Fuck.
me?
Please stop
Am I-
using racist slurs on the podcast.
I didn't.
What,
They're called the Temptations.
the Spades.
This,
The
That's my
Spades.
favorite band.
You had to Google them.
so you got any questions for the king?
Yeah, fuck.
You guys wanna be
What's
better
it
at
like to
comedy?
actually be successful at comedy?
I'll answer that.
Could you give Ruben a call real quick? I'm sure he's.
Based on the set that you had the other night.
I got
What's
paid
it
more
like?
than him because a turtle came up and gave me money. He was like, "Thank you, sir, for that."
I got
performance."
paid a turtle abortion.
No,
eggs.
sorry, Kyle. How does it feel to be successful? He's staying with me, so it's not that good.
So
Yeah,
no,
no.
no, it's amazing. I live better with him than most places I do in Australia. The best place I live is with my friend, 9-bedroom house, Asian money.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Sydney or?
And he's no Perth. It's sick. I'm living the dream. I play basketball of a day, watch basketball of a day. I mean, touch wood when it comes back, and then a gig of a night. It's fucking sick. You know what I mean?
What teams do you play for?
I just play like locally in Sydney. There's an indoor place, KGV, and we just play 4-on-4 half.
Oh,
What
yeah.
teams do you play for?
Yeah.
Full court. And
I
shit
used
like
to I used to play indoor soccer. It was
Oh,
pretty
nice.
fun. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And he twisted his ankle walking up a gutter.
How do you walk up a gutter?
I injured myself on the way to the indoor soccer place.
You know, a gutter.
Jesus
like
Christ.
Like, you know.
Oh
that
yeah,
gang
yeah,
high
yeah,
on the
Yeah.
side of the road.
Yeah.
He just fumbled walking up that. Like, you should
Nah,
not
it
have
wasn't. It
been
wasn't
You
that.
need a run up to get up a gutter.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see me at the fucking.
Just use the ramps.
What was it? Yeah, it was this fucking Crown and Anchor. They didn't have a chair to step up on when I was trying to get up on stage, and you know me, I'm not the most nimble
so
person.
short and fat.
Oh,
I know,
you
so
are very
short and fat.
rotund, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like a whole thing. So I just like had to like climb up there, like people expected me to. Like, oh yeah, I just get on my hands and knees and try and play the fat card. You know, haha, it's a joke. But I was full serious, so I couldn't.
You should have like slid on stage like how a fat kid gets out of a pool. We have to like drag yourself up like a whale. Like that would have been fun.
Can you just do that at
Yeah.
the stag next time?
Yeah.
That'd be so
You should
fun
wear a
for you.
wet t-shirt so everyone can see your titties.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
With a rash guard.
Oh man, I wish I had the fucking self confidence to do that.
He runs up, like jumps up butt first, but he doesn't nail it. And he has to
Yeah.
fall back in, and then
Yeah. We went camping, and we were camping like right next to a beach. And my wife's like, "Oh, let's go to the beach." I'm like, "Nah." She's like, "Why?" I just didn't have the heart to say because my rash guard doesn't fit me properly anymore. It's just too tight.
that's your wife, the one that was on the
Yeah, I mean, you're
on,
married.
on Saturday. I thought you were just going out. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah.
He's like
No, I wear
32.
this ring for fucking nothing.
Here you
Ah,
go.
okay.
How old do you think he is?
I mean, I thought you were in your fucking 20s or something like that.
He's in his 20s, but guess.
Like 29.
That's mental that you would guess that, but that's basically...
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
28.
I'd pick
Yeah.
like 20, a bad 22.
Yeah, but when you said that, I thought it was going to be older.
I know, I
so it was
fucked
too
Yeah.
it.
close.
Well, he's
It was too close.
28.
You've seen
that's
photos of
crazy.
me back in the day. I
Same
was a
age as
hottie
the
back
king,
then.
Yeah, you and your missus were hot.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that like that. I just realised how that You were both ugly.
We got a few threesomes going on here.
Yeah, man. I
No,
used
you
to
guys
be-
look good.
Yeah.
Once.
I used to have a six-pack.
Fuck
happened?
off.
Get fucked.
Dead set.
We brought one today. You did not have a six.
No, I promise. I used to have a six-pack.
What
Yeah.
happened?
What happened in
fucking
like...
discovered
They opened up Carl's
McDonald's.
Jr.
It's not like you're 40. You're like, what the shit?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I've got a joke on stage now. It's like I catfish my wife, but the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
I
yeah.
got skinny and then started fucking her and got fat again.
Yeah, that's
That's
what happens to everyone when they get
Yeah.
married. That's why you don't
Yeah.
get married.
That's what got me the
I love
applause
that.
break at Raw. Did you get an applause break at Raw?
Yeah, I dominated.
Is applause break? Is this when you said good night and then you left? Is that what you're counting as an applause break?
No, I was
No,
actually... I had an
no.
applause break when I was coming on. There was...
Yeah,
They
yeah.
must have liked me.
They must
before
have
I was
sensed.
Yeah, they knew. They liked the shirt I was wearing, where they could see my tits.
I used to wear baggy shirts to comedy because I was like, oh,
I
fuck.
wear really big shirts because I'm fat.
Yeah.
And then you grew into him.
Yeah, I grew out of them. There was like a 2-week period. It's like, oh wow, Mitch, that shirt fits really well.
Yeah, no, I mean that belt is in its money today.
Oh
I'll
man,
tell you
I recently broke a belt too, and
Oh,
I was
that
like,
sucks.
oh dude, there's nothing more embarrassing
I
than
swear to
breaking a
Christ,
belt.
I swear I was literally about to say you don't look fat in that shirt, but then you said I broke a belt. I've never... I didn't know. I don't think James has broken a belt. Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
wear underwear.
like in my
though, so-
defense, I wasn't
He's
wearing
both
it
some
at the
elastic
time. I was
shorts,
putting it
I'll tell you
on.
that.
Yeah.
I was putting it on, but then I had to go fucking wear this gimpy old belt, which was on its last legs. It was like half torn because it,
Like the
Yeah.
leather's like
You should
torn
you should,
down,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
you
know
should
what I
wear
mean?
you should use a bicycle chain lock.
look, I'll just use a fucking extension cable.
Yeah, yeah.
He's ragging on your cord, man.
He gets the reference.
That's crazy.
Symptoms reference. Nice awkward.
Well, that was some
silence.
good awkward silence.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
really hard to build momentum on this podcast. I've realised.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
your last one. Woo!
There's a whole
That was
thing.
good. Fucking
What? What?
Jordan
The video
actually
one
did-
that we
did
watched?
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we watched the first 5 minutes.
Oh, that was
yeah,
shit.
But I watched it.
But once.
Oh,
we got
so
into
it gets
alright.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
alright.
I didn't get into
Totally,
it.
totally gets good. Watch it till the end so we can get the YouTube ads.
Yeah, you
Yeah. How weird is that?
roasting the podcast yet? You've been on this how many times?
This is the only thing I get put on. Yeah. I'm the regular. I'm like Alex Jones to this podcast.
You're actually the
Oh
only.
yeah. Got done DUI. Alex Jones.
Yeah, I nearly got DUI the other day.
Fucking.
Did you?
Yeah, I
we
was
brought it up
driving.
before the podcast. Tell us.
What?
You lost your license in Australia.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking effortless segue. Good on you, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is ages ago when I went to Nimbin. We were on the comedy at the Mardi Gras Festival, and
I have to do
it's
that.
in Nimbin. Yo, this
Everyone
year,
has
this
told-
year you're coming, yeah. If
please.
it goes ahead, if fucking
Yeah, if it,
Corona doesn't
the
kill us all.
stoners won't care about
I mean,
Corona.
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
the worst.
no.
It's the worst place because everybody's sharing bongs and fucking fingers and all
and
that.
not share.
And,
yeah, you're
Bongs
right.
and fingers.
No, he's
yeah,
That's what you got.
It's a loose place, yeah.
yeah.
You just walking along, people just stick their fingers in your mouth.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, in your puss.
I haven't got a puss, so it's okay.
Well, one of your rolls doubles as a puss. So. That's probably deeper than most people's puss.
That thing on the back of your neck that looks like a pug.
People are just gonna finger my neck. It's
I-
fucked because when I lose weight, this will turn into a vagina. So
You don't have to lose
I
weight.
wouldn't worry about that.
You don't have to lose weight. You got to get taller. That's your problem. You got
it's
to get
not
that like,
happening.
stretched out surgery.
Yeah, where they fucking break your legs.
I need to see
yeah.
some photos of you with a six pack. Is there any MySpace photos of this or anything like that?
Yeah,
Bebo, I
I'll
think
see if I can bring some up.
It's
Yeah,
while
fuck
you
yes.
tell. Sorry, what happened to you?
Yeah, so like we go there every year, first weekend of May in Nimbin, which is like the fucking weed capital of Australia or whatever, innit? Like more dreadlocks per capita anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And when you drive in, it's like there's a cop like fucking RBT.
They
thing, like
set up
there.
on the way in and
Yeah,
out.
yeah, but on the way in, like they're not really checking, you know what I mean? Like, but it's on the way out. There's only one place in and out of Nimbin, and
Insane.
and then on the way back, like we just like, I just drew the short straw, so I had to drive Marty's car, and
Oh, Marty Bryant.
yeah, Marty Bride, shout out to Marty Bride, and
Fuck.
so it was me, Gavin Scott, Marty Bride, Sam, and I think Justin Jones in the car. So we carrying some weight,
Yeah.
and not even weed wise, just fucking kilos of Justin and fucking Gavin Scott. And then
Yeah,
they
he's
pulled me
big dog.
over. I had the fucking apple sour vinegar and shit, which is a fucking
Yeah.
lie. And
Nah,
then
doesn't work.
I had coffee. I don't even drink coffee, so I'm fucking smashing that. And then they swabbed me and all that. Like they couldn't have been cooler. Like the guy himself, like fucking.
The
like,
cop.
He had this
Great
uniform
customer
on, but he had
service.
like a fucking Hendrix patch sewed into it. You know what I
You're
mean? Like,
the 50th person he's got that day.
he was
like-
the coolest guy,
Right.
and he was like, "Oh well, I don't want to do this," but he was like, "Yeah." So they like fucking took all my details and that. They let me go, and then they were like, "Someone else has got to drive," but
Yeah.
they didn't test them. And Marty was on acid, and he was like, "Fuck you."
That's
so
not
he
a
was-
fun
he-
time.
He was like, "I'll drive just a bit, and then we'll switch back."
Yeah.
So he's like fucking driving, and like, I mean, I don't think we left. The car didn't move for like 15 minutes. I don't think, like, he's just checking out all these fucking gauges, window wipers. It's fucking roasting outside and shit. He's just getting himself into it. Yeah, pretty much. And then we leave, and then Gavin next to me like just ate all the fucking mushrooms. I mean, all the cookies and that when they came.
Yeah.
They searched it.
Oh,
So he was
no.
just freaking out the whole time, but nobody even know. We were like, "Fuck, you're quiet, Gavin," for like
Yeah.
3 hours, and he was like, and he just came out and was like,
Sorry, guys,
"Oh
I've been
my
on
Lord,
Neptune
that
for
was
the past 6
worst."
hours.
Yeah.
When you're so stoned you can't talk
And then
to
they
anyone.
sent me a letter,
Yeah.
but I was back
Fucking rough.
home, so I missed the court date, so they just took my license off me for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
You have to worry about when you're not from the country, though.
So I think I got it back,
Yeah.
but my license expired, my Australian one now. I just
Yeah.
got it just to get it, so I might be able to get a new one of those.
Yeah, you would be. You just have to go in.
But I got an English one, so it doesn't matter. It still works.
Did you pay your fine?
Mm.
Yeah,
Did you
That
drive
was like
over there?
$600, which was like, ah, fuck.
that's fucking nothing compared to
I know,
nowadays.
Did you
Yeah.
drive in England?
I got my license, but I never had a car or nothing.
You just straight into like getting lifts and.
Oh yeah,
catching
because I was the
bus.
youngest person to turn like 17 when you can drive. So everybody had a car before that,
Yeah,
and
you don't
all
need
you
one.
do when you
'Cause that's the
when you
excuse.
passed your
I think I
driving
knew losers
test
like that.
is you just go to Mackey's.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all we used to
Yeah.
do.
Yep.
Is just go to
Same.
Mackey's,
Yep.
do donuts in the car park. And
My
shit like that.
ex-girlfriend,
Someone to get a
was
hamburger.
exactly that person as well. It was just like she always was with people who had fucking driver's license.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
living
your
the
ex.
dream, yo, exactly.
How
Yeah.
many times did she cheat on you? I'm assuming.
Probably a few. But
Let's be real.
yeah.
I remember I got
Let's be real. Oh, we've been
Yeah.
real on this podcast
Yeah.
so far. Let's not stop that.
She loved it. This is a photo of me back when I was a
Fucking that.
little
shit.
fucking
What the
nugget.
fuck,
that looks
yo?
like that
Look at
weird
that.
Russian dude that pumped up his biceps.
Yeah, no,
what
that's
the
all
fuck?
natural.
That's crazy.
I might have
At
accidentally
the record
taken.
show, he's not a good, bad-looking bloke. It doesn't even look like.
No,
I know.
no. I'd still say his face is ugly, but it's a skinny man.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
Six-pack one or no?
No, he didn't take it.
This
I'll
is-
believe him. That's a pretty
This
good
is
arm
coming
right
from
there.
a fat dude, right? And I know how ridiculous this sounds, but
Don't tell
I-
me fucking one arm chin up.
no,
Oh.
I used to be able to do a one arm.
That's
chin up.
impressive.
Bullshit.
That's impressive.
I
I
used
still
to.
don't believe it.
Yeah,
you
he
could probably
doesn't.
do it because you weigh as much as his
I
arm.
can't fucking do it.
Yeah, but I put on. We started taking this stuff called
Reggie
black
could do a
powder.
one-arm chin-up. Lady in the water, Reggie. No one will get that. Keep going.
You don't trust me. All you gotta know is never watch M Night Shyamalan, Lady in the Water. Back to that sea shelter.
Your stupid missus.
Shout out to the sea shelter.
made us buy a DVD. Worst movie
Lucky
of our
dip,
lives.
$2.
What?
You know, they were covered in. They were wrapped in newspaper,
Yeah.
not even in proper fucking wrapping. It was part of the.
But he
you
knew
just
the
put it in, it
shape was
Lucky
a
Dip.
DVD.
I was like a
Yeah.
DVD, paid $2. Whatever it is, we're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we open it.
We
and
got
it's M.
fucked
Night
up,
Shyamalan,
watched
we're like,
it.
Oh, this would be good. Worst movie in the
M.
world.
Night Shyamalan's a fucking bad time, no matter what.
It was
Like,
easy.
No, some of
No,
them were
fuck-
alright.
fuck
This
no,
was
not
not even
even.
M. Night Shyamalan's worst movie, just worst movie ever.
He was in it for most of it too, which also makes it
Which
lame.
is- I'm
But sorry,
I
we
didn't
won't-
know he
got
had a
Paul
face.
Giamatti, they got Paul Giamatti on
Yeah.
it somehow.
Who has
but
a
it was
stutter.
the worst movie. Like from start to finish, we're like, this is the worst fucking like.
It's
It was
a bad
crazy.
movie if you're fucked up, and it's still a bad.
Oh, yo, we were stoned. Like I
that,
was
yeah.
knowing my mind with
Yeah.
bongs and shit. Like, well, back on the bongs, FYI. At least for this week.
We'll
you know,
talk,
what are we
we'll
gonna
show
say,
you.
baby?
bumping bongs.
Yeah,
Fuck
bumping
yes.
mics.
Their
I
new
love
tour.
it.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm going to get a stick after this, actually.
There's so many
I
scissors
need-
on this
I need
table.
it.
Is this just in case it doesn't go well? That's how you end the pod. Is you try and
Look,
kill
honestly,
yourself.
it's not going well anyway.
You guys
I
want to
think
listen
this
to
is
us bleed
going
out?
good. How long will we be doing?
Oh, fuck.
40.
You know, really, we're
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah.
What's the longest
having-
pod you've ever done?
We do an hour usually.
Well, what's
Hour
the longest
20.
one you've recorded?
Oh,
We
yeah.
accidentally did an hour 20 on a podcast that
be
we
better.
weren't
Probably
enjoying
better.
as well.
Yeah,
It was going
we were
forever.
trying to keep going because we're like, this is going so bad.
Can you
Maybe
open
if
that
we
for me?
keep going.
Oh my lord!
So
So he goes on our Facebook page.
Adam Ronan, for
Yeah,
those
fuck
who
you,
left
Adam.
with us.
Yeah.
We just
Adam.
made like a Facebook page for the podcast.
It just got to 11
Oh,
likes,
Shaz
and then
messaged
this.
me
It's
to
like
tell you
30
as well.
likes.
Take photos and videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She knew you wouldn't fucking check.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I'm
Yeah.
retarded.
So he fucking leaves a 1-star review, right? He goes, "This is
For
the
his
worst."
own podcast that
No,
he was
no.
on.
Yeah,
He goes,
well,
"This is the
sounded like a
worst
spin-off.
podcast in history of podcasts." And I responded with, "Hi, Adam. Sorry to hear that you are unhappy with the guest spots you did on our podcast. We've taken this feedback and reviewed it with our production teams and are hoping to book more successful and high-quality guests in the future. Sincerely, Puddin'."
Oh, I've listened to that episode. I remember it.
Puddin'. That's how you sign off your sets. And then I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You ballers, yo.
Yeah. So fuck you, Adam. Change it to a 5-star.
He was actually going to be on this one. I was going to ask him, but Legacy was in town, so I was like, yeah, fuck
I
Adam.
mean, ring-a-ding-ding, about the king, baby.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, all right, we got a perfect time for it. Do you listen to the Phone Axe podcast at all?
The phone hacks.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
And
this is
nah,
going to
they're
be
my
sick.
mates, but to be honest, I don't listen to comedy podcasts.
All right,
All
all right.
podcasts I listen to.
Are you
but
sure they're your
ones.
mates?
What's phone hacks?
Yeah, all right. Phone Hacks is Nick Kappa and
Oh, yeah,
Sam
yeah.
Goldstein.
Yeah.
Why, they been roasting me on it?
yeah. Have
Those
you heard it?
guys?
I
No.
haven't heard it, so this is the first time you get to hear it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh man, I hope he has a super emotional response.
This is fucked.
I'll kill everybody.
Imagine this is like
I
real.
mean, I already hate Jews. So like Goldstein's out of it. When
Holy
was this
fuck.
recorded?
So I was at work the other day listening to this shit, and it
You
was
fucking dibber dobbers.
24th
You are
of
such
Feb.
losers that
We're
you're
starting
such bad
some
comedians
bullshit.
that you listen to other people that aren't even famous comedians.
Yeah.
What the fuck has the world become?
It's fucked.
Listen to like a Joey Diaz one or something.
do.
You listen to
I
the
do.
other people that are doing 3 minutes
up.
more than you on stage.
Yeah.
The fuck? Losers in the world. I got one of them. I made one quit in Melbourne Comedy Festival last year.
Really?
At Cooper's Inn because
Really?
I was late to my own show. Whatever. Who gives shit? I'm a baller. 2 minutes late, they're in there, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. And then I walk
Every
up, and I'm like,
comedy show.
literally, the guy's job was like to be like, oh, go that way,
Yeah,
go that way,
yeah.
whichever room.
Whichever
I'm like,
show.
oh, I'm sorry, I'm late, lad. I'm going in now. He's like, I was like, oh, what's up, lad? I'm late, my bad. And then he's like, I was like, let him in. And he looks at his watch. And I was like, okay. So I go into my room, put my bag down, come back out. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, you little pussy, but I'll slap the shit out of you. All right. I was like, I'm not one of these comedians. Like, if you put your watch at me like that, like we got a problem.
Yeah.
And then he just grabs his little satchel and just leaves straight away. I heard that he's crying on the bus on the way home and that like that. Comes up to me right before my show. He's like, what are you doing? You can't be doing this to my staff. I'm like, I'm doing my show. I'll speak to you after. All right, I'm about to crush. Give me 50 minutes, for God's sake. And then I got back down. I was like, I'm not even mad at you anymore. It was hilarious. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I'm a man at the end of the day. Don't do that to me. And he was like, are you threatening my staff? I didn't say I would. I said I will. I said I would slap the shit out of you. I never said I will slap the shit out of you. So it was up to him. How he wanted to take it. You know what I mean?
That's not
Exactly. That's like I was like I would. You know what I mean? In an alternate
I
universe.
didn't say I will. I would.
But not in this one. You know. You know.
Let's hear this shit though. I wanna
What's
hear
this shit? Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
I'm already angry already now.
He's so
You
pumped.
put me up for this shit.
Where is it?
Goldstein.
man.
What a
Wash tracks that should be added.
Oh, I already know what this
They're
is.
trying to get views and drama.
You're roasting my
There's one, the title of the
The note here is just Kyle Legacy is a bad comedian.
Is that actually a note in my phone?
Yeah.
How come you have to be reminded of that?
Oh, because
I'm constantly reminded.
sometimes you haven't seen him in a while, and you're like, oh, he's all right, guy. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Legacy, I stand by that.
Daniel
100%.
Muggleton
I'd wear that on a
bombed
t-shirt.
in
Yeah. I mean,
opening
maybe
for
he
Jim
wanted to tweet it,
Jeffries, so
maybe
he
it was
can't say shit.
He's a bad comedian. Get a man who can do both crowd work and jokes.
Right.
So maybe, I don't know if you tweeted that out.
I don't know. Maybe I was like getting prepped next time I see Kyle. You know, just kind of slam it.
I know.
So he just asked that in his notes, Kyle Legacy is a
Ah.
bad comedian.
He's fun.
That's all right. Daniel Muggleton
Daniel
thinks
Muggleton
I'm
is the worst
racist.
comedian, what do you mean?
Yeah, he thinks I'm racist, so
he
fuck
was
that
he
dude.
was opening for Jim Jeffries. He forgot his tracksuit. And he needed his tracksuit for this terrible joke.
Oh, no.
I look like a Scouse dad, which nobody in Liverpool wears those fluorescent fucking bright coloured tracksuits.
I love everyone. I don't hate anyone.
We're not putting gimps. And then there was an after party, and he obviously fucking didn't do well opening for him. And then there was an after party, and he couldn't come to the party because he was wearing a tracksuit. And Jim Jeffries went to him, "This is where it ends for you." And then he went home, and they all went in the party.
So Dylan
fuck
does
you,
views,
Dan
or is it been him?
That's fucking
Love
rough.
everyone.
Is that the only
Sorry.
thing? Is that all? I thought there was going to be a whole.
Oh
No,
man,
there's more than that. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh,
You had to jump
this
in.
is great.
Fuck that.
This is how the podcast.
When was this?
Oh,
When was
what's
this
the-
released?
Yes.
24th of Feb. Oh, you haven't heard about it yet?
Why would
This
I
is
don't
so
listen
good.
to
This is-
comedy
This
podcasts.
is why you need to start coming on more podcasts.
We gotta just shut
He
everything
has
down.
never come up with anything original. Never.
What are you talking about? He improvises every set. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling Muggleton right now. You think I'll deal with this?
Wasn't me.
That's pretty funny.
For those who don't know, Kyle Legacy does a very bad Shaggy joke, but
That's true. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That's good.
I feel like are a lot of these.
He does it
like,
3 times, so it's not bad.
That's funny
What
as
a
fuck,
fucking dog. Is it still going?
man. Nah, it's done there. But they were saying something about like ring-a-ding-ding, you got the king.
Ring
That's
ding
what-
ding, you got the king,
That's
baby.
what
Yeah?
reminded me of it. Yeah, yeah. Fucking. Are you calling him?
I'm calling Dan Muggleton now. You fucking dog. You fucking rat. I'm live on a podcast right now, and they just showed me a record of on phone hacks where you're talking shit about me. Alex is bad at comedy. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
You were on phone hacks with Mike G and Kaplan in February 24th.
And now you're on how to not
And
comedy.
you're talking about me being a bad comedian. I thought we were boys.
I want you to know that I meant it.
What's even worse is you don't even remember it. That's what hurts the most.
Yeah, I mean, when I tell the truth, it's not a very memorable experience.
Well, why is it in your notes though?
What's in my notes that Kyle Legacy's a bad comedian?
That's what it said in the podcast.
Did it?
Well, apparently. Well, if
I can't believe you made my notes. I didn't think we were that close.
well, that's. Oh, I think we are. Because I was invited to your wedding, so fuck you.
That's true.
I know,
Was
let the
was that
record
why
show.
you wrote the notes? Was it to invite you to the wedding? Because we forgot.
I don't know. I just listed. He just showed me 30 seconds ago. I don't list the comedy podcast, Union Jackoffs, whatever the fuck they are. But I'm doing a podcast right now anyway, and you're on it. So
This was a sting.
not a sting, no. It's just you can tell by the tone of my voice. That's my angry voice. You know the difference.
You sound very upset. I mean, if this podcast wanted to have me on it, they could have just asked.
He did not want. He did not want you on
in
it.
this podcast,
But I
man.
love that your day is so not busy that you answered in the first ring. That shows how much of a pussy you are.
Assumed you'd contracted some kind of horrible disease and were looking for somewhere to stay, and I was ready to say no.
Well, I wouldn't call you at direct. You know that.
This number.
Yeah, but I got a Facebook. Oh, I got the bitch's number. Don't you worry about that. Yeah? It's 69.
That's not, come on now.
Yeah.
This is a phone call where I made fun of you, not the other way around.
Okay, well, I apologize about that. She's not a bitch. But,
That's okay.
how have you got me to apologize? You're meant to apologize to me.
I'm just really confused. Did I actually say that? I mean, it's very bizarre.
I don't know. That's what they hear. But anyway, so
You don't know. You just listen to it.
It's fucking hacks.
I mean,
Listening to other podcasts. That's
exactly.
It's called
That's what
How
I
Not
said
Comedy.
to them.
Plug it for us.
It said how not to come. I'm plugging it to one
to not
person.
comedy.
Get
One
fucked.
person.
No.
Yeah, cool.
All right, I'm going. I know I'm still your inspiration. I'll forgive you.
Thanks, Muggleton.
You need caps
I'm
lock
not
for
actually a
another day.
racist.
Oh, it's Mitch is here, and apparently call him a racist. The guy who looks like he's the window glass salesman, but he also looks like he licks the windows as well.
Man, I love that he thinks he's important enough that I know him from his first name.
We're shitty open mic.
Not
guys.
bad. All right, I'll see you later. You better my time. Peace.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Plausible deniability. That's what
Oh,
he's got
yeah.
there. The motherfucker.
I may or may not have said that in the past. I've used that sentence before. And people are like, "You told me this." I'm like, "I might have, but I also might not have."
There you go.
Oh, that was fun. That was good to stir
Oh
some
man,
I know.
that was.
You got an extra guest on your podcast. Now you can say you had Muggleton on it.
shit. Yeah.
Oh yes,
The Legacy Muggleton
we
podcast.
definitely. Yeah.
That's the name of this podcast.
Oh, that was
That's
fucking
hilarious.
great.
Good shit. I think Luke's going for a wank.
Yeah.
Where's he going? Oh, he's left, hasn't he?
Staring at these sweet
nobody's
little
missing him,
pudding
don't you?
tits.
Turn his fucking mic off.
Yeah. Fucking.
There you go. Nice.
We So you hosting? What fucking show are you
you
hosting?
hosting Crown and Anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Whoa.
in our comedy chat, it was Chris. Chris was like, "Oh, it's fuck. Now I've forgotten the name."
Steph
the piece-
Broadbridge.
Steph Broadbridge. Yeah.
And no, I messaged him afterwards. He's like, "Oh, you are hosting." He just
Yeah.
forgot or some shit because I booked it ages ago or
Did he?
whatever the fuck.
Or you double book Steph, or
Yeah, well, Steph's not coming now. I assume.
oh, that's all good.
I mean, when you've got the king already in town, you know what I mean.
Steph's
You've-
given me fucking good lines for my joke though. My
Oh, really?
my threesome joke, or the one.
I thought you don't have a threesome joke about it.
Yeah, I'm making it.
Oh, but you haven't
I
done
went
it
and did
on
it
stage,
at
yeah?
Sticks and Stones at Chippo. And
Ah,
I was like
okay.
working it out there.
Yeah,
And she's
yeah.
like, "Oh, it's so good. Like he was like, you're on his bucket list." So I've got to fucking
Ah,
add that shit in.
yeah, that's good.
It's fucking good shit.
That's
yeah, so
good.
thanks,
What are you
Steph.
doing here? You taking a piss?
He's getting his dick out.
Oh, for the camera. I thought you were taking a piss. That's
Oh
hilarious,
wow, we can't.
It's definitely run out of battery by now. You just had a wank.
No, he's talking about your dick. That's what ran out of battery.
So we're doing.
Get your hand. You just touch your nuts. Okay. You crazy, yeah.
Get your hands off me! There's a fucking pandemic. You also
I'm
touch
touching
your
his
nuts.
nuts tomorrow in a threesome, but I'm not touching yours, alright? Crazy. Definitely not. We'll match here.
Oh, turn
Oh,
your mic
I've
back
turned
on.
it off.
Yeah.
I need a
Yeah.
mic.
There you
Yeah.
We're back, ladies.
Have you
and
done Crowd and Anchor before?
What?
Yeah.
Have you? Are you shitting me? Has he?
I hosted too many
Yeah.
times to
Alright.
fucking
It was
be a
just
brag,
called
to be
Crown
honest. Yeah.
before you were here.
Yeah.
It was just called Anchor before the king showed up. What are you talking about?
That's what I should have said.
I know you fucking
Wow.
Retard.
Oh man, I had the fucking greatest bomb last time I did that.
Yeah,
that
it's
show.
good. I sent it to the one guy who subscribes to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Wait,
got a
someone's giving you
Patreon?
money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
$5 a month.
How do you even
Hells
set up
yeah.
a Patreon? And
What's-
who is it?
What's on
Shout
there?
out.
Let's roast this loser. What's his name?
What's he paying
He's
for?
been on the podcast. He's an open mic comic, Ben McLennan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have met him at Stag
Yeah.
as well.
He's
big
fucking
dude.
funny.
He's
Kind of looks
he's a
like
funny
James,
dude.
like a big.
stocky
just a
dude in
big
footy
dude.
shorts with like a.
Oh, yo, he's jokes, actually. He's not bad.
Yeah.
I know.
He's good, eh?
Like
He's alright,
he's
yeah.
been doing it. He's done it like 12 times, and the
Yeah.
motherfucker has killed
So he's
better than I ever have.
yeah, he's
crazy.
paying you money, but he's better than you.
I know.
He's one of your fans.
I know. He could literally walk in the room right now. You'd be like, I want Mitch's spot. And Ethan would be like, sure, man.
Sorry, bro. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Look, man, it's good business, all right? I don't take it personally. Nah, Ben's he's a mad
You
dog.
put your headphones in. It looks like you're listening to a different podcast while you're on this podcast. That's how bored you are from hosting this fucking shit.
See how much my fucking life is, like,
Are you
just
messaging
breaking
somebody
me
on
down.
Tinder right now? What's the line? What she said? What'd she say?
Nothing.
Oh,
Why do
well,
you...
of course,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, you look like a pedophile.
I know.
This stash is so bad.
It's so
she's
horrible,
31
yeah.
and I'm 23, so this will be.
Oh, she's
You're
the pedophile.
23?
I'm 24.
Okay.
Fuck, what happened?
Good job I fact check, eh?
What happened? Are you shitting me, son? Look at you.
Yeah.
You look worse than my dad. He's 62.
I wish
My
I had a
lord,
dad.
yeah.
Oh,
You did, but he's dead.
Yeah. Shout out to Elliot Stewart.
Elliot Steele.
Elliot Steele.
Biggest bomb in the sea.
Oh my lord.
We
for it.
Elliot Steele, your stage time.
we were doing there was a charity gig that I didn't make it to because I got munted the night before, and there was like a big group chat with all the comedians who were doing the comedy thing.
Yeah.
And
What was this for?
It was the
What was this?
The bushfire thing. You were there.
I wasn't there.
there's a lot of bongs
Killed.
between them.
You don't count bushfires as a charity.
Yeah.
I remember all the gigs. They're all good.
You went
Yeah.
there thinking it was a for the bushfires gig.
I thought we were getting pussy.
We
And it was
need-
gonna
we
be
need more
fire.
bushfires. You're absolutely right.
This pussy gonna be fire. Anyway, what happened?
Yeah.
Sorry, group
so
chat.
there's a big group chat for this thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Tweedledee and Tweedleded Dad," referring to me and Ethan. And it had literally been like 3 weeks since my
Who's
dad
dead,
died.
Dad?
Didn't he
Me.
make a joke on the
My
day?
dad's dead as well. Get over
Yeah.
it, lad. Don't be a bitch.
Nah, no, I didn't actually care.
Didn't he?
You didn't care. I was
Yeah,
joking.
yeah.
Didn't he? He made a joke that like the day it happened because you had him on the pod when we were here. And I remember we're in the car coming over here, and Elliot goes, "Can I mention his dead dad?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "I'm pretty sure that happened today, bro. So let's maybe wait a little
Yeah.
bit." And I think he's still
No, he
dead.
left it. He left it 3 weeks.
And you know he
'Cause
would
he's
have
a
butchered
gentleman.
it. It would have been the worst dad joke.
Your dad's-
You know what I mean? It's like, but you died on stage, but your papa is tough crowd.
You guys been great.
Poor Elliot.
It's so funny. That. As soon as
shit.
I messaged him the other day, I was like, "Oh, good luck for Melbourne." As soon as I found out that it got cancelled, fucking idiot.
His career got coronavirus.
Oh my lord! Yeah. His career's still waiting to get puberty.
It's been quarantined for 20 years.
Oh man, I
Right.
wish I was that funny.
Well, on that note,
That was
You got
brilliant.
any more questions for me? Why you've got me? You've got to use me. I mean, I'm a worldwide comedy resource.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some
Oh,
stories.
don't worry, Ethan will use you later.
The threesome's still on.
He's
Yeah.
gonna
The
fuck you.
It's a verbal. I'm starting a group message right now.
Yeah.
Let's make it a
Alright.
foursome. and
Where
make it
should we do
interesting.
it though? Because I get a hotel at
At Luke's house.
no, I get I get a hotel at Crown and Anchor tomorrow.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
We should do it in the
dude,
hotel room.
Oh, yeah,
the
fucking
fucking
get upstairs.
story.
Can we record
Someone,
a podcast as we're doing it? How
Yeah.
does that work?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll
There
commentate.
was a fucking. There was
And
one of
she's
the
sticking it in
MCs
his ass.
She's sticking.
Oh, it's getting freaky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring all the toys.
One of the
These
M-
cunts
got
are weird,
toys?
dude.
What do you
Yeah,
got?
they're weird. He likes dudes.
I mean handcuffs.
I don't like, or I don't care. If,
You're bisexual.
yeah,
he
I don't-
doesn't
it's
care.
like,
See, we
whatever.
care.
No, but we're not fucking. Obviously, that's
Yeah.
nothing's going. We're not making out. We're not
You're not
doing
even
any of
gonna
that.
touch my dick.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. No.
fucking hell.
What are you, gay?
See,
No,
he,
of course
he
not.
Bring
wants
it to the
it.
table then. You've
What?
got no
He
girl-
wants
You're not
it.
bringing any girls, and there's no.
I'm on his side.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I have to. I thought
What do
it
you
was
mean?
like
You
a
just gotta
fantasy.
fuck my girl.
I
We
thought-
just
yeah, but I
might
thought it was
talk
like-
Carl Legacy
He
and
gets
sucking a
nothing.
I
dick.
thought it was like a cuckold thing for you or some shit like
No,
that.
it's like a two-way street.
Wait, so
Come
your
on.
mate was like doing gay
He's-
shit with you and that?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand job if you.
Why? Yeah, baby! Yeah, what are you talking? Start recording again now, yo. Wait. But the hand job's the worst. That's the one thing you can do yourself.
Yeah.
He
Dudes are
d-
better at. I'll give you a good
I
hand
knew he was
job.
gonna
Yeah.
I'll
fucking
give
say
you a
that.
hand job that you've never-
What are
You've
you
had the spiel
talking
too.
about?
I know. I asked the same question.
Why? Why'd you have a girlfriend then if you're doing gay shit?
People are allowed to have their fucking.
Because I like fucking girls too.
That's crazy.
I'm like 60
Up top, brother. I'm all about
Crazy.
it. That Cole
He's
Legacy
gonna
gave.
do it.
Cole Legacy gives a great hand job, guys.
How do I
I told you he wanted to fuck you. No, he didn't. No. No, that's not what I
He's
said. That's not what I
compromising.
said. No, I'm saying if you got involved in the threesome, you can't bring nothing. Like he's
Yeah.
expecting.
You gotta bring something to the table.
Yeah, of course.
You can't just fuck
I mean,
my
But
mate.
he would jerk you
I
off.
honestly thought this was all a joke until he started talking about give me a hand
Yeah,
job.
he would
So,
jerk
I mean,
you off.
I didn't give it that much thought. To be
Have you had a dick in your mouth?
No, I've had a dick in my hand, not in my mouth.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough. I just wanted to. I
I
don't.
got
No
my
judgment
dick in
here,
my
baby.
hand. I got my dick in a hand.
I don't judge
baby.
anyone. He's not even involved in the threesome. He just comes in and jerks me off.
He's a fluffer. He loves that shit.
Yeah, you look like you're film porno.
But I'm a Jew
for
too,
sure.
so if
Oh.
I fluff you, you have to fluff me. So
I'm not touching that weird big penis. I'm sure it's bigger than mine.
Oh yeah, it's
Yo,
all
skinny white dudes,
circumcised.
We do have big dicks though. so
He's
it's probably
fuck
alright.
off. He's got a big ass neck.
a big ass neck.
You don't look like you have a big penis. He looks like he has a weird long.
Where do you think
penis.
this ego comes from?
That's a good point. Actually, that's not a bad point.
I mean, I can't come for long. I can't fuck for long, but I get away with murder because it's
Yeah.
big.
You fuck for 3 seconds, but their ovaries are
Nah, the
blasted
first time
afterwards.
I tell girls this openly. The first time I fuck, it's not gonna be long. Second time, you'll need a timeout, and the third time, it's like the first time.
Yeah.
I got it down to a science.
That's crazy.
We'll pass
But I
that
mean,
on to
3
our
fucks
friend.
and 1 good fucking. That's worth it, really.
That's all. Yeah.
You fuck
Yeah,
3
yeah.
times in one fucking?
No, he's
Yeah.
just.
Well, like two at night, 1 in the morning.
That's
Yeah.
like a month for Mitch. That's like, that's a lot of fucking.
If
Yeah. you guys don't fuck anymore. You've been married for years.
a year.
Well, it's hard to fuck
Years.
in the shower.
But I'm overweight. Like that's
when you're
like
leaning
3
against the
years
wall
in
and
a
then,
fat
and then you're
jack.
covered in a bin bag.
I'm obese.
You talk. Yeah, you're not obese. You are
I
obese.
am.
You, no, you are
Yeah.
because you're so short. That's why.
Yeah.
Because the math fucks you.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Didn't you fuck yesterday?
And
Huh?
the burgers.
Didn't you fuck
and the
yesterday?
chicken
And the.
nuggets.
Oh
yeah.
no, Tanya and I had an argument.
So you didn't.
So you hate fucked.
You're supposed to fuck after that.
No, that's not
This
how it
isn't
works.
Friends.
You guys
It-
must fuck
What
a lot
happens
then.
when you have an argument when you're
Yeah,
married
that'd be weird.
is
Think
you
that shit,
just
yeah.
don't talk to each
We've
other.
tried to have an orgy before, but he's the only one that doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, my wife's
Why
like,
the
totally-
fuck would you want this in your orgy?
Because I'm generous. And I
That's
was like,
crazy. Why do you want to do it?
I'll
Oh,
let
you
us
don't want
know.
him fucking your wife. Obviously, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, there's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
Well,
I don't.
no,
I
that
don't
should
want
be the
to.
only reason.
I don't
really,
know.
Look,
to be
I
honest.
don't. I don't. Like, I don't want to have sex with Shaz either.
oh, come on, she's not that bad.
Have you
I've
the
seen a
tits on her?
butthole.
No offense.
I've seen a butthole.
How is that a
It's a
friend?
mess. Yeah.
I've seen a butthole.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He has
What-
seen a butthole.
What situation?
I've seen Ethan's too.
Yeah.
Ethan's
What
is
is-
more
And you
tidy than
wouldn't fuck
Shaz's.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Because he kept asking, can I see your girlfriend's butthole?
No, I wasn't asking you. I was asking her directly. I'm a gentleman.
Why were you asking her this?
Why do you want to
How are
see?
you guys friends?
They-
This is the weirdest shit.
They all look the same. It looks like a squash spider.
Nah, man. There's nuances.
No, there's not. I've seen them all.
No, you haven't.
He kept asking for it, so I was like, all right, I'll get you a photo of it. So then I took a photo of my asshole and then showed
funny.
him my asshole.
And I was like, this doesn't
And
look
he's
like.
getting
I'm
right
like,
up
this
close
doesn't
to
look like
it.
Shaz's
He's
butthole.
getting right-
Fuck
Why-
Shaz is hairy.
Why a butthole, not like a
He's like-
pussy or something like that?
Huh?
Yeah, why do
why
you
the
want to see a
butthole, not the
butthole?
He's got a thing for buttholes.
I gotta think
But
buttholes.
butthole,
Ah,
like
okay.
I've got a friend for, I got a thing for butts, but not buttholes.
I
That's
mean,
like,
I'm an ass, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a hole, man.
yeah, I've got a thing for a larynx.
Yeah.
Like that's like being inside almost. That's insane. I like the sphincter.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
What do you
Look,
like? The
look. If a girl
lines?
walks up
Like-
to you and she's like, "I'll show you my butthole," are you gonna say no?
Yeah, I'll tell her to go
Yeah.
away, miss. What are you talking to me like that for? What? I've never met you. Get the fuck away from me.
These are pussies.
That's the right type of
Especially
paranoia.
in this
Yeah.
fucking economy where
I've-
there's no toilet roll and shit, yeah.
There's no
Be
corona.
the nastiest ass.
I'm not
bully
getting
on the
corona
hole.
because I was looking at a butthole.
It's crazy.
But what did it look like? Every other butthole?
No, it was like weirdly purple and had like this odd piece of skin because Ethan popped
Yeah,
a hemorrhoid
That's a.
fucking her in the butt.
What the fuck is going on, yo?
Got
It's
that
been
big
good.
dick?
I might have to.
This is insane, yo.
Yeah, it's the whole
Popped
thing.
her hemorrhoid. Holy.
I need a
Look,
cigarette.
that's what she said.
fuck.
That's what she said. All right.
Fuck.
So I didn't come up with that.
Fuck Shaz anymore.
Oh my lord, yo.
Yeah, I've
Jesus
done
He
that
does
to
bad
that
things.
girl.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Look, when she leaves you, I feel sorry for the next dude to come along. That's all I can say.
That's what I do. I just
You break them.
That's insane.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm
You're
saying-
that kid on the
If I
pra-
bring another girl, you don't have to jack me off, eh?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sound. So I just gotta find a girl.
That'll want to.
We've already
that.
found the
Yeah.
girl for you. So, it's fine.
Yeah, but she's not gonna want to fuck that.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah, obviously their friend group's going to be weird.
Oh, that's true.
We haven't mentioned names, so it's okay. But we nearly had a threesome. My wife and
Her.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How is that hot girl want anything to do with you?
That's what I'm. Well, she eventually didn't. So there's your answer. But
Oh
yeah.
my
You
lord.
could have a threesome with them because Tanya would fuck.
Yeah, she actually like agreed to it and everything. She's like, "Oh yeah, sweet," and then she pussed it.
I think we should
down.
fuck
the
these guys
fuck is
just for the
going
story.
on, yeah. That's why I want to do it for the story. I don't have like.
This has turned into the guys we
that's-
fucked podcast.
I've had a threesome with my cousin before, which is weird.
That is weird.
But, no, but my cousin's a guy, so we didn't do any gay shit. We just fucked the same girl.
You still
Kids are retarded. Anyway.
yeah, no. My cousin's a guy. That makes it better
but we
somehow.
Didn't do any gay shit. We just
Yeah, well, you're not fucking your cousin.
We just took turns, no DPs, not like that.
Yeah.
Just like,
But you saw his-
why you fucking her, flip around. How you doing? Good to
You
see
saw his dick though.
Yeah, but
That's
I mean,
weird.
Yep.
Um,
Every porno
it was
you
very
watch.
put off because he's black as well. So I
can't-
was like, oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus. I was like, let me go first. for
How
God's
have
sake.
you got a black cousin?
He's light skinned.
Oh.
Have you seen his hair? He's clearly got some black in there. It's kicking around.
I mean,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
I'm wrong,
right.
but I don't think so. All my family's white, so
Yeah, I think
it's been a big ruse if I have.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing the
yeah.
pictures of that wedding.
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah.
one black there.
Someone's jumped a fence, man.
Everyone looked like him.
Just tell his shit.
Everyone looked like him but bald.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. And that wasn't a wedding; it was a funeral. But we all looked very happy.
You're all blind as fuck.
yeah, of course. We were happy.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Oh, that's so true. How long we done now?
We're fucking done, man.
Yeah.
That'll fucking do it.
What
It's
a
an hour.
fucking legends.
What a mess.
That was a
That
lot
was
of
great,
fun.
yeah.
Shit, yeah.
That was hilarious, though.
Thanks
Yeah.
for coming on.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
It's
Are you
been
gonna
one
share it?
reason
Are you
you're
gonna
not
share
gonna-
it on your
I'll
Facebook?
share it, of course, yeah.
Fuck you.
There's no way he's going to
Damn
share
right,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll share it, of course.
'Cause I'm putting $10.
So that's the craziest
I'm putting
one I've been
$10
on.
of Facebook's money into the ad revenue
Oh,
for this
fuck
sucker.
yes,
So
let's go.
Oh, have you got any plug thing, like any shit to plug to no one?
LeBron James of comedy. On
Yeah.
Instagram, that's all.
Fucking Luke.
Come see me. I'm the General Gaddafi of comedy. I'll be at a show near you. I'll be the one up there crushing.
That was Autismo Wizard.
And catch me on Twitch at Autismo Wizard /Twitch.
I looked it up. It doesn't exist.
oh, you're in.
I couldn't find it.
Nah, yeah, because I only play on the Xbox One.
Fucking hell.
Whatever it's called. Yeah.
You can catch me on.
Just I'll be
Twitch.
saying slurs and playing COD. Come check
Yeah.
it out.
Nice.
You can catch me on Twitch, under fat guy who cries when he fucks.
You can catch
That's just
Mitchell's nipples twitching on stage.
Is that all lowercase?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
But I had to. The first one was taken, so I had to underscore just before fucks.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Fat has got an 8 in it.
Alright.
That's the podcast.
Like
Mwah.
and subscribe and do all that bullshit, and subscribe to the Patreon. We'll fix Mitch's shower.
In a bit.